Hello and welcome to another episode of Skill for You, but this is the Success Spotlight edition of the podcast show. And this is where we allow alumni of the Honeytreat Trade Academy, the training institution, to come and actually talk about their success story, essentially how skills or the acquisition of a skill has actually transformed their lives. Welcome to the show. My name is Patience, and as always, it's a delight to be here. So today on the program, we have an alumni of the Honeytreat Trade Academy. He is an electrical and solar technician. It's a pleasure to welcome to the program Mr. Olatunde Goye. Welcome, Mr. Olatunde, to the program.
Thank you for having me, Madam
You're
Patience.
welcome. You're welcome to the show. All right, so I'm always excited when I meet ex-students of the Honeytreat Trade Academy. Let them come and share their stories themselves. So it's not like we are just hyping the institution for no just reason. But Goye, I want us to go back and start from what your life actually was like, before you went on to learn a skill at the HTA. So let's talk about how it all started. What were you doing at that point in your life?
So at that point in my life, I had just finished school.
Okay.
LASU, mechanical engineering.
Oh.
So there was a void of not having anything to do for a period of time before I go for service. So I'd already I'd learned previous skills before, but it wasn't as formalized as HTA. So I just saw the ad and I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. I registered, brought the required documentation, then I was shortlisted, then eventually I entered the main list, and it was a very wonderful experience having to go through a formal training, technical training, because most of the ones that are out there are not formal. They don't have these procedures that will make things easy for you to learn and grasp what you are doing there. The first 1 year, they can tell you to go and buy food and stuff like that. But
how do you know? Have you?
Yeah,
you tried? Oh,
yes,
okay.
I learned mechanical automobile engineering.
Oh, okay.
So I actually have a certificate in automobile mechanics. So I can repair cars and stuff like that. So now learning
but then you went through a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Wow.
It was crazy because at that point in time I was still a young boy, and it was just like, I want to fix cars, not buy food and stuff like that. It was until the second year
before they started showing
me things.
Wow.
Okay, this is what you do, this is what you do, this is how you do it. Then unfortunately for me, that was the period when I now got admission to university, because I was coming from Polytechnic. Then I crossed to the training and that. So then I now got admission, so I had to drop that. So I just collected my year 1 apprenticeship certification.
Okay.
So then through school, they will just teach you the formal things in school, not a lot of practicals like that. But HT was able to give me that refined training. And as a mechanical engineer, we don't really go through electrical trainings like that, except from year 1. But all to year 2 to year 5, it's more of building and designing.
Okay.
So the skill part in HT was wonderful. I was exposed to soft skill, exposed to safety training, which is a very essential part as an engineer. So all that kind of prepared me for reality as an engineer, and how to equip those skills and how to use them on the field.
Well, then let me ask, how did you hear about the HTA?
So in school, we had a soft training seminar, OPL. So there's an alumni group too. So OPL now pasted the info on that alumni group. So from there, I just
picked it up
and I worked on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long was the training for at HTA?
The training it was split into 2. It was 6 months, but it was split into 3 months for class learning, then another 3 months for practical real life training.
On-site training.
Yes, on-site training.
Okay.
Yes. So the first 3 months, the first week, they kind of do this kind of orientation, show you the ropes. This is how things are done, what to do, what not to do. Then as we went on, things were the training was becoming more intense. More okay, like okay, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're doing this, and it was really fun. And the instructors knew what they were doing, so I like that part. They were really they carried us along because there were people that had left school for years and their minds were not as fresh as mine. They were able to carry everybody along, and everybody understood what they wanted to do and how to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you went on, completed that training. At the point when you finished the training with HTA, were you still in the university?
No.
Okay.
Before I registered, I'd already been done.
You were done with school.
I'd already seen my results.
All right.
So there was just this vacuum of,
of waiting to go for service.
Exactly.
All right. So after the training, then what came next?
So after the training, it was a funny story. It was actually someone I met at the training. He was already an on-site engineer, technician. So we just linked up, guys, now how far our IT period, we did the IT period together. From there, I was like, I'm an electrician. I'm also a PHCN linesman, Keja Electric contractor. So, and he's a linesman. So I was like, follow me now. From there, I just got into industrial and distribution of what?
Solar?
No, not solar.
What?
Normal electricity distribution network.
Wow.
So we install transformers.
Okay.
Install poles, string lines. So I only get solar contracts like, let's say, twice a month. But the electrical is like every week. I must go and install a transformer somewhere, string a line somewhere. So it was because of HTA I was able to be in the same space with that person, because ordinarily to even find that connection to associate with that person. So HTA was the platform. Yes.
Wow. And from then on,
I've been at it.
You've been at it since then. So, but did you later go on to youth service?
Well, unfortunately for me, I registered for batch A. They kept pushing to batch B. So I'm leaving this August.
Okay, yes. Finally.
Yes.
Okay. All right, but then tell us what you've already told us, like a bit here and there of, what the training has availed you. But then in more concrete terms, what really has learning the skill at the HTA really done in terms of changing your life? Making you a better version of yourself. Yes.
It has helped me to put things in perspective. It has helped me to refine myself, because knowledge is like a knife. If it's not sharpened well enough, it's not going to cut. So they've been able to sharpen my mind, able to let me see things in a different light and angle. Because I learned from my tutor, Mr. Michael, the way he teach you and you be like, why are you using this perspective to teach? So that alone kind of changed my mind, and like, you know what, you don't have to be rigid, because I used to be someone that is very rigid,
especially about knowledge.
Exactly. So it kind of made me flexible, like, you know what, you can bend, you can be like water. Just be like water. Don't just say, okay, I'm this shape, because water takes on any shape of any material or container it's in. So I think HTA has made me more flexible and has made me to think more of my critical thinking skills, especially in technical problems, because we are taught critical thinking in when you are relating with people and when you are solving theoretical problems. But when it comes to technical problems, you kind of want to brute force it, but no, HTA was able to refine that. Think about it. You don't have to use muzzle and do it. Just there's a technique. So HTA kind of highlighted details for me in that area. Overall, I'll say flexibility, because I can be a very rigid person. So flexibility, and also my social skills with people, being able to relate with people of different ages and backgrounds was really mind-opening.
So more like it has brought you out of your shell.
Yes, it has.
All right. So I also want us to talk about, how you would, going forward, advise a young person who is out there listening or watching on whether or not they should go on ahead and learn something at the HTA. But we need to take a break. We'll take a break at this juncture. But then don't go away because we'll be right back.
Plumbing has been part of me since my birth. Me and my guys, we go to the canteen, we eat. I'm a big boy.
Yes,
I'm a big boy. But when they ask me that, what do you do? How do you make your money? I say, I'm a plumber now. I do plumbing. I'm just coming from sites now. Next week, I will still go again. They were like, that dirty job.
That dirty job.
2023 precisely made it 10 years actually that I've been into teaching, and I decided to transition into tech. I had of the opportunity, I think, online, and I decided to give it a try.
Oh, you are eating from the plumbing money and I say it's dirty. Is it dirty in your mouth?
For us at Honeytreat Trade Academy, our interest is to make sure that we maximize your potential.
Thanks for staying with us. We're still on the Success Spotlight edition of the Skill for You podcast show. And I still have Goye here with me on the program. So Goye, for young people, it's very important, that while we are preaching the gospel of learning a skill and how that can actually help, they also want to have that assurance that they can actually make a living, from that skill, like make money. You've been there, you've done that. So maybe you're in a better position to actually advise that young person who is listening or watching, and maybe speak from a point of, truth. Can a skill actually be that profitable?
Yes, it can. It just depends on whatever the kind of input you want to put. That's what will determine your output. Do you want to give it 100%? Do you want to give it 50%? You can't do two things at the same time. You have to give it your all. When you are done with that, then you focus on whatever things you have to do. But when it comes to learning a skill, you have to just give it your all. And when I mean give it your all, I don't mean your 100% every day. I mean show up every day. Because we as human beings, we can't always be active 100% every day. But what matters is the consistency. Even if it's 1%, 1%.
But at least show up.
Just show up. And be willing and be open. Don't be rigid. And trust me, the skill will carry you further than you can ever imagine. Because everybody wants someone that understands what they are doing. Everybody wants, in this world that we are in, there will always be people who always need electricians, who always need people that make furnitures, who always need people that they've decided, you know what, white collar isn't for me, the blue collar is where I'm good at. I mean, we all wear shoes, so cobblers are doing that, shoemakers are working on that. So why not? Just find your niche, find your market, and make sure, dare to be different. Dare to be different. Don't follow the crowd. Okay, what makes your own market different from this person? What makes you? They have avenues. They also have avenues.
Your own uniqueness,
exactly,
into the game.
And there are also things that can help. Social media, how you use that, because it's not just only about watching videos and doom scrolling. You use your social media to market yourself. Show this is what I do. If it's find models, if it's the electrical work, show designs, show wirings that are complex or not necessarily complex, but things that people want to see.
All right, so Goye, let me ask, the training at the HTA, what did it cost you?
Well, it was free.
Free?
Yes. It was a sponsorship training by the USCDF in partnership with the LSCTF and HTA.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was free. They
For
provide
6 months?
Yes.
Wow, provided everything?
Yes.
Wow, interesting.
Yes.
So did they give you tools to work with?
They give us our reflective jackets and our helmets, then
For
work
safety.
boots for safety. But other than that, then they also give us stipends. They give us stipends weekly.
Wow.
So other than that, they didn't give us tools. So anybody that wants to get tools from the stipend,
You can actually...
you can get tools. Yes.
Interesting. Well, because I had to ask, because some people would think you have to pay an arm and a leg, to get the kind of skills that we're talking about.
What you just need is the payment you're going to make is your commitment and your discipline. That's the only payment you're going to make. If you can do that, and your consistency too.
Determination, yes.
If you can't pay that, don't even bother coming. But please do, because at the end of the day, it's going to change your life. It's going to make you reach places that you never thought you could have gotten to. So...
All right, so I needed to bring that in because most people think all of these things most times now money they run them. Yes, money they run them, but sometimes some of these training opportunities does come along and it's actually free. So just look out for those kind of windows of opportunities, because I do know that even the Lagos State government through the ETF, that's the Lagos State Employability Trust Fund, I guess, and also some NGOs like the USAID, UNDP, and a host of them. They come in partnership with the HTA and bring free trainings, to young people. So look for those opportunities and tap into it. Learn a skill. So I need to ask you a quick last question, though.
Okay.
Now that you're prepping to go for your youth service, so after youth service and you come back, are you going to go into the labor market, job hunting, or you're still going to be pushing your skill? What's the plan?
So the plan is I'm actually I want to migrate to the business part of it.
Okay.
Because I already have where I'm working. Like I already have a place that they've, okay, you know what, when you are done, just do this. So my dad just kind of like, you know what, do you? But this is where you're heading to. So while in that avenue, they have been able to, you know what, I like this. I want to continue on this. But you know what, let me do the business part. Sell parts, sell devices, and if possible, educate people on the need for a skill, because it's very, very important. Very, very important. There's a saying that my dad used to say, Onishe ikawa LASU. So it means that someone has handwork. They are never hungry. They always have something to do.
Another version of that is
Exactly.
All right. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we can't preach the gospel, enough. All right. How important it is really to learn a skill. I always say it on the program, like literally in every edition, that a college degree today is no longer enough. Education, yes, important, is key, but then you need a skill as well. Goye, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much
and
for
sharing
having me.
your story with us. Thank you. We appreciate that. And we hope that we've been able to actually ginger someone out there who is watching or listening, once again, to know that a lot of people are actually doing great stuff just because they decided to upskill. So you have that little talent, maybe you are playing it down, or you think people will laugh at you because it might be dirty, or it might not be as prestigious as a white-collar job. Times have changed, though. Nobody's thinking like that anymore. Come out of your shell. Come to the Honeytreat Trade Academy. We have a lot of skills you can learn. Come and learn something and be a better version of yourself. Once again, we say a big thank you to our guest today, Olatunde Goye, who is an electrical and solar technician. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Well, that's about it on the program today. Till we come your way next time. Bye-bye.